Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2017 Unemployment Challenge, and you're looking at my newest left back. So I've now got two really good left backs in my side in Neil Thompson and Jetro Willems. Thompson is 5 years younger and was actually at Manchester United for the last 3 seasons. I just bought him for £6.5 million because he was on a transfer request and he wanted to leave. He's been paid £80,000 a week, yes, but I think considering what he's going to offer me, I think it's a good move. He has been at Hibernia, so I missed playing against him before I joined Hearts because he joined for Arsenal before I got there. He then went to Huddersfield for 5.25, then went to the Man United for 10.25, and now he's with us for 6.5 million. He's only played twice in the league so far this season, and I will give him some game time because he will be a very good player to have in my team along with Jetro Willems. And yeah, £10.5 million worth. It's not bad, is it? I can get him to be a really good signing, and playing in Portugal could be very interesting, especially since he's a Scottish player. And I think I'd like to acknowledge that my Scottish background will actually mean he'll actually probably benefit him, even if I was at Hearts and got him 3 titles in 4 years for the most part. But hey, that doesn't matter. We're going to do well. And let's see what we did in the month of January. So the first game of the month was away from home against Porto. And we lost this game 2-0 because of that we didn't do very well. But we actually went defensive. We went on the counter-attack because I felt, okay, Porto are probably the better side. We're going to have to do something at their ground to really get something out of this match. And it was okay. We did it reasonably enough. Silva was actually slightly hurt at this point, and Cataldi finds Suarez. He found Borges, and we were 1-0 up inside 42 minutes. I was thinking, okay, this is looking quite promising. We're going to have a win here. But in the second half, we're going to try to attack late on, but the Sun loses the ball. Here's Lukaku now. What can Lukaku do in this situation? He's going to play it across, and Helder Silva, my former player, Helder Silva, scores his first goal for Porto. The man who's with me at Hearts has come back to haunt me. And now they're going to get the last minute goal. And when I say late, it's the last gasp effort. Donza finds Lukaku. He finds Romanov. And Romanov scores his 3rd goal of the season to win it in the 92nd minute of the game. And you can see the match stats in the bottom left of the screen. And they had 10 shots. We had 7. We're defensive, though we still kept possession, but I feel like we were worse than we should have been. Average rating of 6.76 probably tells more of the story compared to their 6.94. We were not as good as we could have been. We should be better. Please can we be better next time? I want to win these matches. Because seriously, I really want to win these matches. It's embarrassing that we didn't win here. So come on. So then we had the next game in the league away at home. So at home against Wunka, and this is the worst performance of the month because we lost 1-0 at home thanks to Thiago Rodriguez's goal against Aruca, and we were the better team. The average rating doesn't show it, but we were definitely the better team, and I feel robbed that we are beaten here. We should be winning these matches all day long, and we lost it unnecessarily. Frustrating. So the next game we had was in the league against Moreirense, who we're actually going to be facing in the Taça da Liga as well after this. And we're going to have a try and hope we have a good game. And Jetro Willems scores, and Danilo Silva score. Willems crossed it in, and Danilo Silva scored. Willems has his corner cleared away. Cabezas doesn't do well. Here's Kubas now. Plays out well to Jetro Willems. He plays it in the middle, and Fernando Monges scores his first league goal for us. It's his 7th goal of the season, so it's not exactly been terrible. It's just he hasn't had the best of luck with us. So that's his 3rd goal for Benfica, and we have a 2-0 win. We were easily the better team here, and the fact both my strikers that came on scored is saying a lot as well. So here's the next game, and it's away from home in Taça da Liga against Moreirense. And we were ahead thanks to Sosa's goal, and then Ismail Raul scored his 2nd goal of the season from the penalty spot, and then he had another chance to score from penalty spot, and he scored as well. So We had 3-goal lead. It was a good game. Raul got 2 goals from the penalty spot, so he could have got a hat-trick eventually if he won a third penalty. That's a lot, isn't it? It was a good win though, and we are through to the next round, the semi-final of the Taça da Liga. So they had a away game against Gil Vicente in the league, and we scored! An own goal from De Oliveira in the 14th minute gave us the lead. And then we had a penalty. Daniel Silva scored it, so we have a 2-goal lead. His 60th goal of the season, his 50th goal for Benfica apparently. And then we made it 3-0 before the end, in the 92nd minute, and it was good. Bohemia played us in the middle, and it was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it? Simoes scored that own goal. How unfortunate for them. We had a 3-0 win, it was very good, and we win again. And then we had a game in the Taça de Portugal against Academia, and Jorge Pinto scored a penalty himself, so it's a great start. And then we actually started to go on the counter-attack. Well, I say counter-attack, putting the counter-attack that we're looking for. But we had a chance, we got the ball back, they had a free kick and we just took advantage of it. Then it was still on the ball now, what can he do? Plays it back to Kubas, who's playing for the first time in a while. And Jedrick, not very good cross, is it? Goncalves collects it comfortably and he plays it forward. We get it back. Kubas is on the ball again. Soares now. Borgias. Pinto. Plays in the middle. Daniel Silva scores! We are ahead by 2 goals. His 70th of the season. And Pinto had a great match. Academica were nowhere to be found. They had just 1 shot and that was it. We were quite dominant in this match. So then we have our last league game of the month against Santa Clara, who have just signed one of my former players in sales. But we took the lead in the 12th minute of the game thanks to Daniel Silva getting the end of Jeseric's cross, which is very good by the way. And we found ourselves going 2-0 up not too long after. After we got the ball back, is Ismael Raul. He finds Ireland and he finds Silva. That's goal number 19 now. 20 goals is surely going to happen eventually. But Santa Clara did get a goal near the end of the game. Budimir scored. I think he knew for the most part it was already over. But the fact we could see was really disappointing to me. I was hoping we could at least keep a clean sheet here. How frustrating is that? No clean sheet today. So then we had a game. In the Taça da Liga semi-final against Porto. We've actually took the lead in this game. Ball just finds Bohemia, and that is one hell of a goal. I'll tell you here and now, that is the best goal he will probably score this season. However, we weren't able to keep hold of the lead. Despite our best efforts, we found ourselves conceding an equaliser. Cadale finds Pinto, he finds Borges, and he gets intercepted. But then he gets it back. Here's Real, now Silva. Real again, but he loses out. He gets the ball away. Lukaku now to Rojas. Finds Machado, finds Lukaku, and Romanov scores again. That's the 2nd time in a row he scored against us, and that's the last 2 goals he scored. But then we went to penalties. Machado missed. Lazaro scored. Donza to take next, and he was denied. Real scored his penalty. Lando was denied as well, and Borges scored to mean we win 3-0 in the penalty shootout to go to the 3rd consecutive Taça da Liga final. I don't know what it is about this competition, but it's very easy to get to the final of, and I love it because of it. I love the fact that it's so easy to get to the final of this competition. It's almost as if it's the group stages, which is 3 matches, then you got the semi-final, then you got the final. Just 4 matches to get there. And 3 of them are just making sure you're on top of the group. And the last game of the month was the Taça da Liga final, and we found ourselves going 1-0 up against Sporting Lisbon thanks to Miguel Benavidez' goal in the 33rd minute of the game. And I'm going to say here and now, I enjoyed this game. Not because I didn't know what the hell's going on, but also because of the fact I couldn't tell you what was going to happen next. Costa gets that ball, gets the cross, and plays it forward. Now we get it back. His Borges finds Pinto, who's coming to his own since he signed for us in the summer, by the way. William Carvalho, Pedro Henrique, gives it away to Cataldi. Now Suarez. Cataldi finds Suarez. Borges finds Pahima, and Pahima scored his second to make it 2-0, his fourth of the season. And he's coming to his own since starting this season, by the way. But however, Avila got the goal to make it 2-1 in the 46th minute of the game, but we might have found ourselves going 3-1 up, not in the hour mark. Pinto plays it across, finds Suarez, plays it across again, and Borges now scores. Valnay probably should have done better, but Borges would not care. That's his fifth of the season already. And then we found ourselves going 4-1 up. Ordonez finds Bohemia. He finds Desan, who's just come on from the bench for his second goal of the season. And let's just say, it was a good game. Sporting Lisbon did get a goal in the 90th minute, but by that point, it didn't matter. They had already lost. And quite frankly, the fact we are winning the Taça da Liga final for the second time in 3 years under my management in our third final in 3 years is incredible. And apparently it's the third time that Benfica have won this competition in 5 years, which means they go to the final at least 4 times in the last 5 seasons. That says a lot, doesn't it? However, that was the last game of the month, and this table does not look very good. We're 4 points behind Porto after our 2 defeats against Porto and Arouca, which still pains me, by the way. And Sporting Lisbon have, for some reason, 3 games in hand over us, are just 1 point behind. So we could be 8 points off top of the table of Sporting Lisbon if they win all 3 of their games in hand. And Porto, we're already 4 points behind them anyway, so we may only finish third place this season if we're not careful. And they got Guimaraes, who have also got 2 games in hand over us. They could be just 2 points behind us if they win their 2 games in hand. This is not looking very good at all for the league campaign. And I don't know how we at AV, who have not won a single game this season, are not bottom of the table. That is really impressive to say that you've not won a single game this season, but you're still not bottom. In February, no less. We've only got 15 games left, but we need to do something quickly to turn this season around if it does end up going badly. Could I win the last cup that I've not won yet this season in Taça de Portugal? Because that is the one trophy I've not won in Portugal yet, and that is one trophy I want to win. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys have actually enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you will subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out a lot. And why don't you give me a follow on Twitch and Twitter, and support me on Patreon. That also really helps me out a lot. And so anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.